ESPN is widely known as the worldwide leader in sports, so you would think that during the NBA Finals, that's what they would be covering, correct? Wrong. Recently, ESPN has really just turned into a drama-filled clickbait channel, and there's really no better example of that than the almost 12-minute long segment that they did, and the title of this segment is LeBron Unfollows Big Perk on Social Media. First of all, Kendrick, you're referring to yourself as Big Perk in the third person? Like, no. And during the NBA Finals, which is the most watched thing in the season, the most competitive part of the season, and the thing that everybody wants to hear about, you're talking about another grown man unfollowing you on social media. I guarantee you, we do not care. I really wouldn't be surprised if I saw this as the next headline on ESPN. Breaking news, ESPN sources state that Stephen A. Smith has not received a happy birthday text from LeBron James. Yeah, no, he's probably still gonna text me, guys. He's probably just at practice because he's busy. Or he just fell asleep. Right, guys? He's gonna text me, right? People are taking the little time that they have out of their days in their lunch break or after work to decompress to just go to ESPN, and hopefully they're just thinking, wow, I would love to hear everybody talk about Game 2 in the finals and just see what everybody has to say. But instead, it's this high school level drama between Kendrick Perkins and LeBron James. Like, we do not care. We already have enough beef between two grown men with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. If I wanted to hear some of that, I could just go back and listen to their tracks. And ESPN made this a 12-minute long segment and doubled down. They put it on national television and then they uploaded it on their YouTube channel too. And not to go too deep into this, but Kendrick Perkins also literally responded comparing himself to God, to Jesus. To Jesus Christ. Like, are you joking? He said, everyone didn't follow Jesus. I'll be okay. Kendrick, the only godlike ability that you have is making horrible opinions about the NBA and then saying them on national television. Kevin Durant even commented on a post showing what Kendrick Perkins said, and he said, bro think he Jesus, LMAO. I swear some of these former players have the worst egos and the worst takes in the entire NBA media. Like, Gilbert Arenas talks crazy every single day too. But that's beyond the point. Let's get back to Kendrick Perkins, Big Percocet, whatever he calls himself. Like, can we talk about Game 2 of the NBA Finals? Because at this point, Luka was going crazy with no help, Kyrie was going nowhere, Tatum was shooting literal tour dates, like 6 for 22. If I saw 6 for 22 in reference to the finals, that's when I would think they scheduled Game 7, not a shooting split. And just as bad as Kendrick Perkins is his running mate most days on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. You know, whenever I hear Stephen A. Smith and it gets to the NBA postseason, I just get a little afraid because I just know that he's gonna be like, I want to go to Miami, don't make me go to Boston, don't make me go to Dallas, don't make me go to wherever that's not Miami. Like, dude, we don't care if there's Latinas in whatever city that the NBA finals are. Please just go talk about the NBA. Like, I really think that Stephen A. Smith thinks that he's like this basketball god, the sports god, and that he's just so highly revered that he can't do any wrong. Like, look at how he's dapping up players at the NBA finals pregame. Like, he's the man, like he's the show. Mr. Stephen A. Smith, you're not. Like, yes, obviously I get Stephen A. Smith is very, very valuable to ESPN. He's really funny. He's the face of ESPN. He makes great memes, but ultimately, if you look at it, he has some bad takes. Just a little bit ago, he was telling Kyrie Irving that he should retire from the game of basketball. And then just more recently, he was just like, my bad, guys. I shouldn't have said that. That's on me, honestly. And then everybody just forgot about it. And then Stephen A. Smith just makes up for it and he defends Caitlin Clark, or he does some other take that's actually good, and everybody just goes on with their day. It's just very inconsistent and not fun to watch. But if there's something about ESPN and consistency, it's that they love to consistently bring up LeBron James. Look at this long segment that they did on LeBron James titled, LeBron James is a great father, great husband, generous philanthropist. Brother, what? How is this an ESPN segment? And this was literally the direct response from Stephen A. Smith on Big Perk getting unfollowed by LeBron James. Like, again, this is the day after Game 2 of the NBA Finals. And they're talking about LeBron James being a good father, good husband, good podcast or whatever. Like, they're just talking about LeBron James whenever humanly possible. ESPN, if you need ideas, I can help you. I can write something for you. Please just don't do this. Like, I swear they would put this as a segment on ESPN.
Breaking news, LeBron James has just held the door open for his teammate. Sources state that he was walking in front of his teammate, but he still opened the door and let his teammate pass before him. What a generous, nice, and handsome man.
And that little segment was not the only thing that they've done on LeBron in these playoffs. Other titles that have been on ESPN during the NBA Finals or NBA postseason is, does LeBron make the Lakers' job more or less enticing? Who is the best running mate that LeBron has ever had in his career? And let's not forget about this 9-minute long segment that ESPN did on if Stephen A. Smith could score 1 basket on LeBron James. Why? I mean, first of all, no, he can't. He's old and he's just sits and talks about NBA players all day. He's not gonna score on one, but why? I get it, man. LeBron brings in the most views on YouTube, the most television ratings, the most everything probably, but please, like, the people who really like the NBA are sick and tired of this. ESPN, do better. I just had to talk about how insane this ESPN coverage has been recently, but I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye.